Okay, I don't know what just happened, but my phone shut off, so I had to start this over again. Hi everybody, it's Alex. Still in my truck. It's a beautiful day out. The sunroof's open, the windows are open, so I thought I'd get a little bit of sun before I went in. I'm sitting outside my apartment building. Those of you that have been watching my videos, you'll notice a few subtle changes. I'm just about 1 year on T. Excuse me. There are a few, other than my voice. Excuse me. There are a few changes. You can kind of see the mustache here a little bit. If I lean in, you can kind of see the sideburns a little bit. I got a little bit down here. That's about it. I know some of you younger guys who are, young enough to be my children, literally, in your 20s. By this time, a lot of you already have like the full beard, and it's really depressing for a guy my age, because I'm at my, I just turned 47 in December, so I'll be 48 this year, obviously, since that comes after 47. So there have been a few changes with that. I have gotten a few comments from people, especially my family, who have watched my latest video and they went back and they've noticed the voice change, which is really good. It's not as high as I'd like it to be a little bit deeper, but I can live with this. I mean, it's still early, so it may change some more. We're hoping, but I wanted to update. I made the call yesterday for the surgeon for my top surgery, and I'm going to be going up to the Cleveland Clinic on April 15th for my consultation to see Dr. Medali. Now, I've noticed I don't see many of you guys out on YouTube that have gone to see him. Most everybody that I see has gone to one of the doctors in California or Florida. I feel lucky enough that I've got someone who is very versed in this surgery, who's has close by. He's probably about 5 hours away from me, somewhere in there. And he will do a consultation like the day before the surgery. However, me being me, I would rather meet him well in advance, so I kind of get a feel for him, whether or not I'm going to like this, because, I mean, let's face it, the man's going to be doing some major cutting on my chest. I already know he's going to have to do the double incision, simply because I've got a big chest. I mean, we're talking like 46 triple D. So, I have a good-sized chest, none of the little, whatever it's called, where you go around the nipple thing. No, not going to happen. So, that's some major cutting that I am a little concerned with. I'm a little scared about it. I'm a little excited about it. I'm just kind of in that overwhelmed situation. I don't know if any of you guys have ever felt that or not. No, nobody says too much about it. But the last few years I've had a lot of stuff going on with my mom passing away, my brother passing away. I decided to transition just before my brother passed away. And then I had to have my hysterectomy due to health reasons. Not that I'm complaining. I'm glad to have all that crap out of there. It didn't belong there in the first place. And then I had the thyroid cancer. I had the breakup with the girlfriend. That was not pretty. I have the new girlfriend who we've been experiencing some issues, but we're working on them. I'm confident. I don't give up easily. I've been told that I have more patience than anybody that they've ever known. So I am confident that we can work through our issues and have a long life together. That's what I'm working towards. And then, I hate to say it like this, that the one really good thing that came with the thyroid cancer was I had a first occurrence cancer insurance policy. So I'm telling you guys, if any of you out there have a history of cancer in your family, because out of the 6 people in my immediate family, 4 of them have passed away with cancer. 5 of us have been diagnosed with it. My sister is the only one that has never been diagnosed with cancer. My dad had it multiple times. My oldest brother had it multiple times. My mom had, by the time we found out what my mom had, it was the day before she passed away, and she had it. It was all through her abdomen. I mean, it was her colon, her ovaries, her intestines, her stomach, her liver, everywhere. So, if any of you guys have a history of cancer in your family, get an insurance policy. It's great. I mean, I don't want to say it's great because that makes it sound, but because of this, last year when I was diagnosed, I was able to, I had this insurance policy. I was able to actually get all of my bills paid off, and I have the money in the bank for my top surgery. So right now it's just a little overwhelming because I've gotten used to having this nice, big, comfortable nest egg security blanket in my savings account, and now for this surgery I am pulling out almost all of it, to pay for it. So I feel very fortunate because I don't know when I would be able to save up that kind of money to have it done, and it would just be psychologically just devastating to have to go on with being, a trans guy and having this massive chest that I have to look at every day. It's just agonizing at times, and you guys understand. I mean, you understand. I know you do. So, as I said, I go up on the 15th of April for my consultation because I said I really wanted to meet him beforehand, so that, because I want to have it sometime here in the next few months, and this way, this way I still have time. If for some reason I don't get a good feel from this guy, that I can find someone else. I mean, the next closest place to me would probably be Philadelphia, that, really do this kind of thing, because I don't want to trust this to just anybody, because I want to look, I mean, I'm not expecting to have these monster pecs, and just be this buff-looking chest, but I also don't want to look like shit either and have, like one nipple up by my chin and one nip down by my, I don't want it to look bad, because, I'm going to have to live with this the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that, but I just want to at least look even and look a little more normal. I don't want to say, well, natural and normal. So the other night I had a little bit of a meltdown, but I was talking to my girlfriend, and she actually connected me with a friend of hers who actually had surgery at the same place with the same doctor. So I've talked to him, and he's talking about how much he liked him and everything. So I'm feeling a little bit better. But like I said, it's just everything that's been going on. It's just so overwhelming at times. Trying to juggle work and school and dealing with this and trying to get ready for this and relationships and just everything. And yeah, I talk with my hands. It's just, sometimes it gets to be a little much, and I just really wish I could just go disappear somewhere. Just someplace quiet. I wish I had my little cabin up in the mountains, to where it was just me and my hot tub, and my video games, my books, just nature and quiet and peace and calm. People don't realize how loud our lives are. How it's like we're always in a hurry to go somewhere, or we're always in a hurry to do this, or we're always in a hurry to do that, or we've got the stress of this or the stress of that, and we don't have the time to just stop and say enough. that's one of the things that I kind of miss. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy going to the mountains so much, is because I find that quiet, and it helps with that inner quiet, that inner peace that we all want to feel so much. That I try to maintain all the time, and sometimes I just can't. Sometimes sometimes it's just hard. It's hard. I think pretty much I'm a pretty well-adjusted guy. This whole transition thing really hasn't been that big of a deal for me, because I've always been like this. I've just never pushed it to this point. I've always acted like a guy. I've thought like a guy. I've styled myself after my dad. So, changing really wasn't that much. But, I don't know. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. There were people coming out in the truck next to me, and I had a feeling it was going to be kind of loud, and I really didn't want them to hear me talking and think I'm being an idiot or something. But I'm saying, this is, the transition hasn't been that big of a change for me. It's just where I've always identified as a guy to now actually say that I'm a man. That's the only real difference. So the transition part hasn't been that much. It's just all the other shit in my life. Some of it's been good shit, some of it's been bad shit. But some of it's just been shit. And, we all deal with that. Can't let that stop us, though. We got to keep moving forward. It's been less than 2 years since I decided to transition. I'm hoping that when I get my top surgery scheduled, it'll be right around the 2-year mark. If not, a little bit after, I can deal with that. But, I kind of decided what I wanted, and I set my goal, and I've just been moving forward. I don't let too many people get in my way. I don't let what other people think get in my way. Because quite honestly, I really don't care what anybody else thinks. My family's pretty much, you either accept it and be a part of my life and know me and be there, or you don't accept it and you're not a part of my life. I don't have room in my life for people who don't want to be there, who can't accept me and love me for who I am. And my friends are that way. I don't have a whole plethora of friends. I've never had a lot of friends. I've always been kind of a loner, which I think a lot of us, in a lot of ways, we are, because we've always felt like we don't fit somewhere, and that affects us. But the friends I have, they are there for me whenever I need anything, if I need anything, in a heartbeat. These are people that, like I said, there may not be a lot of them, but every single one of them I would trust with my life. That includes, like I said, that even includes some of the people that I've dated, like my ex, I was with for over 20 years. I would trust her with my life, and she is still a part of my life. We don't hang out together all the time, but she's still a part of my life. I've got other exes that I've dated that I'm still friends with. I've got a couple exes that I dated that I'm not friends with. That happens sometimes. I know it confuses people how I can still be friends with people I dated, but it's like, I go into it, I'm very honest with people. It's like, at a couple times there, it's like, I just want to date. I don't want anything serious. I want to date, and I may date more than one person. And if you aren't okay with that, then you need to tell me, because then I'm not the one for you to date right now. So I try to be very open and talk about things and everything. So, and my transition isn't any different. I will talk to people on the street if they, someone said something about my name that wanted to know if my name was real, And I think they were more confused with the last name than they were with the first and middle name that was changed. Um, so, and I had no problem saying, well, I had my name changed and this is why. I talk to people on the street and I'll say something and I'm like, well, this is, I'm a transgender guy. This is who I am. And that's just how I deal with it. I mean, I think it's important to educate people and to keep people from being afraid of things that, we have to be open and just treat it like it's not that big a deal. And that's something I do with, school and work and everything. It's like, it's a part of who I am. It's like, it's like some people, it's, there's their religion or their orientation or their ethnic background. It's just part of who I am. It's not that big a deal. And that's how I treat it. I don't throw it out as like, well, this is who I am and boom, you need to recognize this. It's like, it's not, it's a very small part of who I am. So, and I feel like I'm getting onto a lecture here, and I'm really sorry, guys. I don't mean to be like that. Sometimes, though, I just get to talking, and I don't think about it. So, but I just wanted to do an update on the surgery. Like I said, I've got April 15th. I will do, probably around that time, I will do an update and let you know what the surgeon said and see how we're going to progress from there. So, in the meantime, I hope everybody is well. Feel free to message me if you want, or you can private message me. You can send me a message here, whichever you want to do. If you want to, like I said, I don't get a lot of comments on my videos. I get here or there. So, but I hope you're all doing well. Be kind to each other, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. If you need something, let me know. I'm here, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.